Have you ever wondered about the shape and size of viruses? These microscopic invaders come in a plethora of shapes and sizes, showcasing a rich diversity that is as fascinating as it is complex. Some of these viral entities can be as petite as 20 nanometers in diameter, while others can stretch up to a staggering 1,400 nanometers in length and 80 nanometers wide. There are even giant viruses that measure up to 400 nanometers in diameter. The structure of these viruses, known as the viral capsid, generally adheres to two basic symmetries, helical or icosahedral. However, a few break away from the norm, boasting complex structures that are neither helical nor icosahedral. Understanding the shape and size of viruses is crucial, as it can provide valuable insight into how they function, replicate, and interact with host cells. Now that you have a basic understanding of what viruses are, let's delve into the different structures they can have. Firstly, we have the icosahedral structure, which is the predominant shape of animal viruses. This structure is a three-dimensional geometric form with 20 faces, each an equilateral triangle. If you're trying to visualize it, think of a 20-sided die from your favorite board game. Despite their complex structure, icosahedral viruses managed to pull off a spherical appearance. This illusion was so convincing that originally they were considered spherical. However, thanks to advancements in electron microscopy, we now know they're icosahedral. Each triangular face of an icosahedral virus is made up of at least 3 capsomers, which are the basic units of the viral capsid. So that's a minimum of 60 capsomers needed to form an icosahedral structure. Pretty nifty, right? The viral genome, which is the complete set of genes or genetic material present in a virus, is neatly packed inside this icosahedral capsid. It's like the most important information is safely locked inside a robust geometric vault. Now, when it comes to icosahedral viruses, there's a bit of a dress code. Many of the animal ones are enveloped, which means they're cloaked in a lipid bilayer derived from the host cell. On the other hand, most plant viruses prefer to go au naturel, or naked as we say in virology, without any envelope. Examples of icosahedral viruses are more common than you might think. Hepatitis B, dengue, parvovirus, rhinovirus, human papillomavirus, herpes virus. These are all icosahedral viruses. Each one, with its unique genome, is safely tucked away inside an icosahedral capsid. So to recap, the icosahedral structure is a 20-faced geometric form that's predominantly found in animal viruses. It's composed of at least 60 capsomers and houses the virus's genome. Despite its spherical appearance, it's not a ball, but a highly complex and efficient structure. That's the icosahedral structure, a geometric shape that is more complex than it initially appears. Now, let's move on to the helical structure, a spiral shape that forms an elongated nucleocapsid. This structure, reminiscent of a coiled spring or a corkscrew, is a fascinating aspect of the viral world. In helical viruses, the viral genome coils helically, just like a spiral staircase. This DNA or RNA core is then encased by capsid proteins which wind around it, also in a helical fashion. This gives us an elongated tube-like construction, also known as a nucleocapsid. Imagine a soft-serve ice cream cone, where the ice cream is the genome and the cone is the capsid. Interestingly, the length of the helical capsid and the number of capsid proteins or capsomers is dictated by the length of the viral genome itself. This means that helical viruses typically have shorter genomes. Why, you might ask? Well, it boils down to efficiency. These viruses only need one type of capsomer to build their protective shell, which in turn means only one type of gene is needed to code for these capsid proteins. Moreover, helical structures are remarkably energy efficient. They require less free energy to assemble their capsids than their icosahedral or complex counterparts. This is a great advantage in the competitive world of viruses, where every bit of energy saved can mean the difference between successful replication or fading into oblivion. While helical structures are common among plant viruses, they're not exclusive to the plant world. Many animal viruses also exhibit this coiled design. Notably, most well-defined helical viruses are naked, meaning they lack an outer envelope. However, there are exceptions to this rule, with certain enveloped helical viruses found mainly among animal viruses. To give you a sense of the types of viruses that adopt this helical structure, let's take a look at some examples. These include the tobacco mosaic virus, a plant virus that's been instrumental in many key discoveries in virology, and several notorious human pathogens like the influenza, measles, mumps, and Ebola viruses. And that's the helical structure, an energy-efficient design that's found in many plant and animal viruses. The world of viruses is indeed a diverse one, and the helical structure is just one fascinating aspect of it. Lastly, we have the complex structure, a unique architecture that is neither helical nor icosahedral. This structure is found in a handful of viruses where the conventional rules of symmetry do not apply. These viruses are truly fascinating, showcasing the diversity and adaptability in the viral world. The complex structure is just that, complex. It's not as straightforward as a simple helix or icosahedron. It's a combination of multiple elements, a blend of shapes and forms that come together to create a unique viral structure. These viruses step out of the boundaries of regular structures, showcasing a level of complexity that is truly intriguing. Take the bacteriophages, for instance. These viruses, which specifically target bacteria, exhibit a complex structure. Their design features an icosahedral head connected to a cylindrical tail sheath. This tail sheath is a crucial component that allows the virus to inject its genetic material into the host bacteria. Then we have the pox viruses, with their brick-shaped enveloped viruses. The capsid of a pox virus is dumbbell-shaped, and it's surrounded by two lateral bodies. The function of these lateral bodies is currently unknown, adding to the mystery and complexity of these viruses. And let's not forget the Gemini viruses, which have two icosahedral heads connected to each other. This twin arrangement gives them their name, derived from the Latin word geminus, meaning twin. What these viruses all have in common is their complex structure, a design that sets them apart from their helical and icosahedral counterparts. This complexity allows them to adapt to different environments and to infect a variety of hosts. These unique architectures demonstrate the vast diversity in the viral world, a testament to the adaptability and resilience of viruses. They remind us that in nature, there's always an exception to the rule, always a surprise waiting around the corner. And there you have it, the complex structure, a fascinating and unique design that's found in certain types of viruses. In the world of viruses, diversity is key. So, why does the shape and size of viruses matter? Well, it's not just about the fascinating diversity of these infectious agents. The shape, size, and structure of a virus play a crucial role in how it interacts with host cells, how it replicates, and how it evades the immune system. These insights are vital for researchers in designing effective treatments and vaccines. Understanding the shape and size of viruses not only enriches our knowledge, but also aids in the development of effective treatments and vaccines. So next time you come across the term virus, remember that there's more to it than meets the eye.